What's up, fellas and fellas? Corn788 here, otherwise known as Blood Boss, and today I'm teaching you guys how to use my YouTube music request bot on Kick. So, what do I mean by this? So, Kick didn't have a bot that allowed you to request music from YouTube Music. So, I made my own using AI. I used a portion of ChatGPT and Claude AI to get this all working. I say I used two AIs because initially when I wrote this, I used ChatGPT, and then I got to a point where it only worked for me. And then when I wanted to write it so that it would work for everybody, I started running into a problem, and I didn't save the last good portion of the file at that point, and I just kept overwriting and messing it up even more to the point where the only thing I had left was uh, a working program for me, because it just kept always falling back to my own credentials. But now we are going to switch that direction, and I went the Claude AI route, found a source code that I had lying around that was like good enough to like work with, and I fixed it. And I'll show you guys how to set it up so you guys can use it on your own stream. Because I always said that I wanted to release this bot whenever I got it working, and I can get it to a level where I feel like anybody with a brain can utilize this tool here. So um, I know that this kind of setup here, in terms of like the tutorial setup, looks a little bit more streamy than it is, and that's because it is chat. I stream on Twitch and Kick. On Kick, I'm Corn788, and on Twitch, I'm Blood Boss, BLOODBOS, and we watch animes, chat with my own request anime bot that I wrote, and we also listen to music requested by you guys from YouTube Music. So, and that's what, like I said, this is what this tutorial is going to be here today. It's going to be raw because I don't feel like editing nothing, to be honest, chat. It's going to be raw, like from me creating a new Kick account, just so I can show you guys how to develop. Oh, wait, two-factor authentication. Like, yeah, we're gonna take care of it, chat. Just like I said, it's gonna be pretty raw about how the situation works, but more so, it's gonna be raw on the camera end and audio end, and the video is gonna be raw too. But you know, you'll see. It's gonna be perfect. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. This is how you do it. Okay, it's simple, and let's get to it. Now, there's two things you need to worry about. You need to worry about getting a developer uh, setting going, and then you also need um, your chat room ID. Okay, because once you get your developer settings in order, and you get the client secret and the client ID, then the only thing left is your chat room ID. But we have all the tools that we need here, chat. I like to call you guys chat because I think I'm streaming. But so, but I got all the tools here that I need that I wrote. So to do all this, now I'm open sourcing this software, chat. If somebody want to help me, uh, you know, get a GitHub going and whatnot, like I'd be totally down to sit on Discord with somebody that knows how to get a Discord or how to get a GitHub page up and running, and get it up and running properly. Looking like where it like how it looks for most people when they search for stuff on Google, and then they get to a GitHub page and it looks like you know what it usually does. I want to get to that level because for now I'm gonna just be using Google Drive for this whole scenario. So when you guys download it, it's gonna be in a zip folder. So um, phew. Okay, so what was I getting ready to say here? Okay, so like I said, you need three things, right? I said the chat room ID, you need your client ID, and your client secret. And then we need to adjust some other parameters as well. So the first thing we need to do is we need to open up our Kick Chat Room ID program. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to type in your channel name inside of this box, right? So in my case, I'm on Kick at Corn788, and I'm going to go click on Get. What's this going to do is it's going to open up your web page, and then it's going to say status found via da 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 da. It's going to bring up your web page and your chat room. I'm going to click Get again because I don't really think it is 9.6. I guess it changed. Okay, well, anywho, this is the number that you'll get, and then click on copy, and or you know what? Leave this page open because you can't even use it yet. I'm just leave this page minimized once you got that. All right. Now head over to Kick. Oh, keep in mind that I'm already previously logged in, so when I go to this Kick.com page, I'm pretty sure you do have to log in. So do log in. It's been a minute. Hold on. Let me log out. Because like I said, we're starting from scratch anyways, right? I forgot all about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to kick.com. Oops, sign out. All right, so we're going to go to sign up. I'm going to use the Gmail feature. I'm going to choose an account. Continue. All right. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry for that, chat. I use my number pad for special features in OBS. So, but the consensus of this portion here is just already have a YouTube account or already have a Kick account. Now, in your Kick account, what you want to do is you want to head over to settings, and then you want to head over to developer. Click on enable 2FA. For security reasons, we're going to keep the password what it is, and then we're going to enable 2FA at the bottom. Now you're going to need your phone for this, so this is where like the camera thing is going to be a problem. But what you're going to want to do is handle that code. This is probably like the worst thing I could absolutely do right now. Oh, I mean, I know it's a rolling code, but still. Okay. But just make sure that you have 2FA enabled, right? So let me bring back the camera chat. Okay. Whew. Whoa. 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 Okay, wait, a little bit right there. Right there. Is that okay, Ski? One more Ski? Maybe one more Ski? Just fix the draping, fix my bedroom up a little bit. Alright. Like I said, this video raw, chat, because I don't got time to edit. And, like, I just want to show you the downfalls and pits that I had to go through. So, anyways, make sure you have 2FA enabled. Go to developer. Click on 2FA again. I already did this. Alright. We'll just have to change the password then, I guess. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Okay. All right. I'm reading the instructions. Instructions. Do similar. Try new. Okay. I'll do. All right. Now password's changed. I've enabled 2FA. I'm already 2FA enabled, bro. There we go. I said it just. Well, okay. So I had to refresh. Okay, so now you're at this stage here, chat. What you're gonna want to do is click on Create New, and this is where you gotta be careful what you write. No, I'm just playing. But you do though. You really do though. So I'm gonna name this music bot, and then a okay. Now what we're gonna do, chat, is we need to open up the actual software. So we need to run kick YT music bot. And what we need to do is we need to focus on this URL right here. So highlight this information here and right click after you highlighted it all. Come down here to the redirect URL here. And in the box, paste in this address right here. It needs to look exactly like this, chat. Nothing more, nothing less. Exactly like this. I believe webhooks needs to be enabled, and you just want to do the same thing. After that, all you want to do, chat, is click on write to chat feed. Like, we're gonna do stuff too, because we're gonna do like leaderboard stuff. Moderation. Channel information. Like, I'm just checking off things that probably don't really matter, but I'm afraid that if I don't, then it is what it is. So, create app. Oh, heard. Make it all one word. All right, chat. Now we have our music bot ready to go. Essentially, you know, now this is the setup portion. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to client ID and we're going to copy that. We're going to go back over to our music bot and where it says client ID, we're just going to right click and we're going to hit enter. Now it's going to ask for our secret. I'm going to move this one out the way, chat. Well, actually, you know what? Like I said, I'm not actually going to be using this channel anyway, so it doesn't matter. So just hit the copy here. Right click again. Hit enter. You're going to say enter your channel name. I'm going to click on Blood Boss. That's my channel name. Here it's going to ask for some information. It's going to ask for 3 things it wants to do. Click allow access. Now it says success. And when we come back over to the music bot, it will try to look for your chat room ID, but it doesn't work. And it's because I didn't get that far. But I already had made this program beforehand. So I figured I'll just bundle this program here. And while it does, have my name in it by default, you could just delete it and put in what you need. So BLOODBOS. We're going to go click on get. We're going to get again. Just want to make sure that it's really giving me numbers. Okay, so now we got numbers. So we're going to click on copy. We're going to click on manual again and right click. Hit enter. It says the setup has completed. Configuration saved to JSON. Click any key to start the bot. And now we have a bot that's ready to start requesting music on YouTube. But wait. You need one more thing. Because this is just to set up the bot. Okay? Once you do all that shit, chat, on the bot, then you just have to do is download the YouTube Music app. And that would be by a swell gentleman. He calls it Pear Desktop. So I'll have links in the description chat for this particular app. But what you're gonna need is you're gonna need this Pear Desktop. And chat, my program is written in C#. So it's more of an executable. If you guys want me to try to build a Linux version of this, let me know. And I'll try my best. The reason why I say this is because they do have Linux versions of this software. But what we're looking for, chat, is the EXE here for 3.11.0. It's the one you want to make sure you get. Okay? So click on it and let it download. We're going to open it. Chat, this might already load my credentials from my other version I have installed. So I'm not sure. But if it does, it's no big deal. I can just log out if I want to. But um, okay, so chat. This is YouTube Music app, and what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to make sure that you're logged in. So I'm gonna simulate what it looks like when it's logged in. So I'm gonna log myself out. Okay. So we're gonna click on sign in. I'm gonna say use another account. We are going to do B. Oops. You're right. I keep forgetting it's Google. You don't need to do that. My God. All right. Click on no thanks. I don't care about that. All right, chat. Now the next thing you need to do is you need to make sure of two things. Three, if you want to do the album cover stuff. But first thing you want to do is head over to plugins on the top. You want to make sure that you go down to, and this is very important, this is critical. Go down to API server, select enable, and down here under authorization strategy, choose no authorization. That's important. Okay? And then just leave everything else alone. If you want album cover art and stuff, like where people can see what's playing and stuff, use this service and check the box off. It allows you to, have like a little now playing widget that shows up. It's by 6K Labs. When you look them up, you look up AMUSE, and it's 6K Labs. I'm not going to do a tutorial on how to set this portion up, chat. This is not that, but just know that if that's what you want on your stream, this is what you're going to want to use. Okay. So, but like I said, API server is exactly what you want to focus on. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is head over to new playlist. And in this case, we're going to name it Kick. And I'm going to call it Kick Bot. Under privacy, we're going to switch it from public to unlisted. And then we're going to click on create. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find a song to add to the playlist. There it is. So what you're going to want to do is the three dots here. Go to save to playlist. And then in this case, we just have kick. So now it's saved. We're going to go to home. We should have a playlist here. I don't know where it went. But what we could do is on library. Click on library. I don't know why it's not showing up on the sides here, chat. But go to library and then click on play. And you only need one song in the list, chat. Hold on, chat. Hello? 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 Hello, Chiti. I'm sorry, chat. Okay, so we got the song playing, right? Now what we're going to do is head back over to our channel, chat. And if we click on view your channel, we have a little chat box right here, chat. If we type in exclamation point add song space, we'll do Korn make me bad. As you can see, it says it's searching for Make Me Bad, added song by request. And if we look, chat, we have Make Me Bad. So I just want to let you know, chat, that this is how you set up a YouTube music bot for Kick so that you guys can request music. I know I said that I was going to release this, and I know that it took me months to make this video, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got lazy. I'm not going to lie to you. I got lazy. And I know this video being raw was a bit lazy. I apologize. But it had to be done. It had to be done. You know, because that's just my nature, chat. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But you got to see the mistakes that happen in the scenario, chat, okay? Because, you know, this is all testing. But, alright. That's it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And hopefully this will spark you some new followers in your channel. If you guys, like I said, want to upgrade this and do whatever, I'm so down to see what you guys can add to the bot. Also, when you do requests and stuff like that, and you get the bot up and running, you'll notice that you'll have commands here, chat, that are listed here for you guys. So I'm gonna explain what they do real quick. Some of them are more common knowledge, but some of them might be a little bit confusing. So, play is obviously to play the song that's in the, so like let's say you have something muted or paused rather, you can play it. So pause, obviously. You can skip the song. You can go back to the song that was previously played. You can adjust the volume. I believe it's in increments, like 1 to 100. So, exclamation point Q is to see what's in the queue in the list. We have add song, to add the song to the queue. Also exclamation point song to know what the song is playing currently, especially if you don't have the little, little widget. And then exclamation point ping is basically a diagnostic um, command. So when you run that, it will just, if you get a response back saying Pong, then that allows you to know that your bot's still working, without having to request songs or anything like that. But if I do exclamation point ping, oh, I put it in the wrong box chat. But just for demonstration here, let me show you. So if I do exclamation point ping and hit enter, it should say Pong, and then also give me the Pong icon. And that's just letting me know that they're both communicating properly. So at that particular point, there should be no problem on that end. If you're having problems where your followers can't request music, it might be due to the fact that you didn't create your playlist properly, or you're not playing your playlist. I get phone calls all the time from my buddy because he's having that same problem. So, and I always have to remind him, like, are you playing the playlist? If you are, then you need to make sure you're playing that playlist. You need to make sure that there are at least one song in that playlist, chat. Um, you know, but I'll show you some other commands working and stuff like that. They all work, chat. So, so if we hit play, should play that song, and then if we do next. Like, it skips a song, goes to the next one. Oh, they're playing the music video version of this song. Interesting. But yeah, chat. Like I said, that's how you do it, chat. That's how you do it. That's how you set up a bot for Kick, and that's how you do it, chat. I don't know what else to tell you except for if you like this kind of content, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Um, this is where I do most of my techie stuff is on this channel here. You guys smoke and like anime, and you guys want to come and vibe with me on my streams, I stream over on Kick and Twitch every morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time, weekdays. But today, Chad, I wasn't streaming because um, making this video for you guys, so I took a day off to do that for you guys. But because it's long overdue. This video is long overdue, and it's already 33 minutes into this video. Like I said, it's raw, and that's what I exactly wanted in this video. I didn't want it any other way, because I just wanted to hurry up and get this video out quick so I can get it out to you. And like I said, I'll have links in the description to where you can download the YouTube app as well as the stuff you can download here in the bot itself, chat. And like I said, it's all gonna come with it should come with the source material as well in this bot, if I'm not mistaken. So like you can modify it how you see fit, you know. I'll make sure to provide you with that information. Oh wait, no, this portion is not with with the